It was a time of joy, a time of celebration, a time to gather with friends, a time of Thanksgiving, and a time of reflection of how far we've come to how far we want to go in the future. It was the St. Labre Indian School 125th anniversary celebration. So many of you were able to be with us and partake in the celebration. For those of you who couldn't make it, enjoy this video as our gift to you. We know your hearts were with us. Oh, it was a wonderful time. There were games and storytelling and doll making, cookbook signing and music. As always, any celebration must start with a feast. The evening was sunny and warm, the food plentiful and delicious. Many gathered with old friends or met new ones. After the feast, the opening celebrations continued with a powwow, and children of all ages from the school put on their best costumes and entertained all the guests into the evening with native songs and dancing. The evening was topped off with one of the most spectacular fireworks displays ever seen in southeast Montana. The ohs and ahs could be heard all around. Saturday the 20th was packed with festivities all across campus. People came from miles around to show off their wares, to share their stories and music, to educate, to inform, and to entertain. The Alta Cameron Band came from Red Lodge to delight passers-by with their style of music. Native doll makers showed children how to make dolls the traditional way.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good job. Mom does a good job braiding now.
The Native American technique of cutting and drying meat was demonstrated, with time to autograph recipe books as well.
Looks like a picture.
This one's over there somewhere.
Storytelling.
For a little guy like this,
The St. Labre Drum Group explained traditional Native American drumming to the guests.
When you do the drums, is it important that you had made it in your competition?
You necessarily don't have to have your own hand drum to sing in a competition.
Always a favorite, Native American flute music was performed by J.D. Oldmouse and Philip Whiteman Jr. And Jenny Parker entertained visitors with traditional storytelling. A very special event took place in the auditorium, where students and faculty, under the direction of Sister Bernadette Halford, SLC, put on the play The Story of St. Labre, recounting the 125-year history of the school. St. Labre faculty member Jennifer Knight narrated the play as students and faculty members played the roles of some of the more notable figures in the history of St. Labre.
This is our story, and like any ancient story, may the retelling of it bring the greater forces of love and mercy, generosity and strength into being on our campuses, our reservations, and ultimately our world.
A celebratory Mass was said by Bishop Michael Warfel. After Mass, our Executive Director Curtis Yarlott presided over a gift-giving session, recognizing the efforts of several people who helped make the 125th celebration a success. Bishop Michael Warfel, Charles Little Oldman, and Francis Lindy. 2 former St. Labre students were also honored. 91-year-old Mary Wolftooth Underwood, who attended St. Labre in the 1930s, and Louis Pavitt, the oldest living St. Labre graduate. And there was a special presentation to Father Emmett Hoffman, the celebrated and most loved former director of St. Labre. For all of you who have so generously contributed to the success of St. Labre over the years, we say thank you. Although no one among us will be here to celebrate the 250th anniversary, we are confident that because of your dedication and commitment and the sustaining guidance of the Almighty who ever watches over us, we will be there in spirit, the spirit of St. Labre.